Hey everyone, I am reading from the Lessons Learned from Research on Math Curriculum, Chapter 12. And so this is focusing a lot on the digital collaborative platform with embedded problem-based mathematics curriculum. And so the goal of the article was to kind of enhance teaching and learning of math um, that occurs typically in our paper pencil classrooms by using what technology has. And so a lot of times, like when we deal with digital resources, it's just like a couple of activities and lessons, but nothing that's really deep and interactive. And so what they use is they really focus on this connected mathematics project, and which is really focused on the middle school grades. And kind of looking through it, I actually researched it outside of the article, and it's a really cool if you're in middle grades education on what they have, because a lot of it is focused on problem-based learning, and it's more of a like a delivery mechanism that it promotes that student thinking. And so in this kind of uses a launch, explore, summarize model. And so like in the launch phase, the context and challenge of the problem situation is introduced. In the explore phase, students are working collaborative to solve the problem that they're trying to do, gathering data, sharing ideas, and creating arguments to support their reasoning. And then lastly, in the summarize phase, that's where teachers are facilitating that discussion on that mathematical learning goal in order to make sure that all the students get the understanding on what they need. And so this curriculum is really great. It appears visually well for students and teachers, but it's really great to help students like reimagine math problems in that digital collaborative space. And so, kind of three goals of the article is to help focus again on that reimagining of math problems in the digital space, supporting a model of collaboration in a digital platform, and then providing students with just-in-time supports into digital collaborative platform. And just-in-time is just like helpful things that you can do. For the development of the digital collaborative platform, they were working on the design and format of tasks. And so, like for written tasks, are they coming across as like blanks to fill in, or are they actually inviting students to explore and solve problems? And so, in that kind of idea of um, the initial challenge, the what if, and the what you know, this is kind of what they do to facilitate that, rather than like, hey, write down this definition, solve this problem. There's a challenge that they present. From the challenge, there's a what if section, and now what do you know? And so in that now what do you know section is kind of bringing that connection between the problem and the student notebook that would occur. So it's kind of linking everything together. In this curriculum as well, students have the opportunity to view other work, so they can kind of see where they're at. Teachers can see it as well. There's ways that they can like work in groups of four, which is really helpful. Students can have access to a lot of those interactive features where they can click and drag problems. Um, and kind of one of the cool things in this is like these collaborative features of commenting and circulating documents. It helps teachers, it helps students having that daily conversation, because not only are the students collaborating, but teachers also have the opportunity to collaborate. Kind of the second idea of supporting that model of collaboration, they have it again like in a way where students can like mark up or create new artifacts such as text, tables, graphs, images, drawings, and more. But they can also do that with each other on their platform. So since they're in those groups of four, they have a nice little visual where they can kind of see each other's work and comment and write about it. So students are in a classroom, they're all sitting in one group. They're visually seeing what they're doing rather than just like waiting. So it really helps in that facilitation aspect. Um, Another thing that kind of helps out is like in these environments, learning becomes focused less on the procedural understanding and more on the conceptual understanding. So it's like students are actually provoked to think through things. And teachers have this kind of just-in-time feature where teachers can send out messages, so they can like compose that message and send them either out to the entire class, a group, an individual student. And you can even pre-program before, during, or after class as well, because it takes a little bit of work for the teachers to do that. But one of the nice things is there are ways for teachers to monitor really well. And so just in this connected mathematics project curriculum, I think it's really helpful for middle school teachers to do, where the design features of this platform is reimagining mathematics problems, supporting model of collaboration, and providing students with just-in-time support where they can actually intervene and help. So hopefully, if you're a middle school math teacher, I think this would be great for y'all to check out.